Probably gonna take me a couple warm-up tries just to remember, like, oh yeah, these are the controls. Oh, this is a good spot. Hey, what's up, Sausage Spot? How you doing? I got one video from Friday edited. I'll get the trenches edited probably tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be the attempt, but we'll see. If I could at least get him to phase 2, that would be tight. Trying out a new game, Mini Rose, is that the name of it, or is that the type of game it is? I was doing Dark Souls, but then felt like the first Berserker demo really got me hooked. I'm like, I'm digging this. Oh, okay, that's the name. Right on. I need to play Blueprint. A lot of folks have been saying that's pretty chill. Couple warm-up boss fights, or a couple warm-up battles here. This is wild that this dude got patched. Dusty in here. I feel sneeze coming on. How about the pause? Wait, I don't have a pause. I'm just screwed if I sneeze. Are you liking the game so far, boss? I'm loving it. I'm kind of bad at these types of games. But the combat's fluid. I don't want to spoil much for anyone that's interested in it, but this has been one of the funnest boss fights I've had in a minute. What about you? Have you played through? Says a lot about a game, or maybe even the genre, that, like, I'm probably on attempt number, like, 50 of this dude and still having fun. Good, Brody Maloney. Hey, what's good, Tristan? How you doing? Definitely interested in checking it out. Avid Souls enjoyer here? Nice, nice. Yeah, I've been doing the Dark Souls trilogy, and then This kind of got me hooked. You ever try AI Limit? That was another one that's been on the radar. I should turn off the, like, skip cutscene. This dude's got some dope cutscenes. Yeah, bro's like, phase 2. Yep, Bloodborne's my favorite. Ah, dang it. When that symbol goes up, that's like your counter window. It's kind of giving me Bloodborne vibes, to be honest. Obviously, like a little faster paced, but... Yeah, phase 2, he like basically stabs himself and becomes a dragon beast. And then phase 2's got a phase 2, which is nuts. Oh, there we go, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, phase 2. Phase 2. Yeah, the lightning and stuff, this gets nuts. Shit looks terrible. Yeah, he's like... He becomes just like a normal dude, and then he's like, alright, what if I'm the cleric beast on steroids? There's a demo out that lets you take on the first 2 bosses. I streamed that a little bit. I streamed that a little bit on the weekend, and I'm like, you know what, I'm hooked. This is also doing the same thing Lies of P did, where your souls get left outside of the boss arena. There's a lot of cool stuff they're doing that I'm like, maybe they should bring this in when they do Dark Souls 4 or Elden Ring 2, or I don't know what their plans are exactly. Also, how's it going, Buddha? I think I found a picture to represent Beefle the Clown. Beefle representation. I was just on a thread about like old internet, and I was like, oh yeah, this would be a perfect like Beefle. Just standing there, menacingly. Nothing worse than getting stuck. Yeah! Especially when it's like, you're trying to save up for a large item or a spell or something. So you're like, I'm gonna be stuck grinding for like so long if I don't get these souls back. It's like, instead of build styles, you pick 3 weapons, and that's kind of determines your play style. Some folks have said the spear build's the best one, but I like the big bonk. Yep. Stamina was just a little bit. I think there's an achievement for trying to get through this without using summons. Big swords for the win. Yeah, what was your favorite? What was your go-to weapon in Bloodborne? I liked Ludwig's sword because you can do the two-handed bonk, or it could be a normal sword. Definitely need a bigger sword. Yeah, I need to just like take down one of these pillars and wield that. I also had doing some like grinding. I assume you can fight, redo some of these boss battles. There's gear sets, which makes it interesting. So it isn't just, you know, like Bastion Souls. Moonlighter the Hammer. Okay. I'm pretty sure I missed the Moonlight. Like, that was like the only weapon I missed in the DLC, and I'm kind of bummed. So I gotta go and do a New Game Plus. If I'm thinking of it. It's whatever sword like Ludwig drops. I was trying to go through it like as spoiler-free as possible, and then after the fact it was like, oh yeah, you gotta talk to the horse head afterwards. Like, once again, I'm also just impressed that the folks that did, like, Maple Story decided we're gonna put out a Souls game. Like, it has an enemy flair to it for the battles. Oh, yeah, that one was dope. You should use a giant salami broker. If that was an option, I would main it so hard. Bet this is a boss like Sausage. He probably likes any kind of flesh. I think the lizard people are just evil cannibals in this game. Come on, step into my blood pile. Okay, there we go. So I've learned you can do front stabs and back stabs actually do a little bit more damage. I always forget I got that little leaping pop-up attack too. We're gonna phase 2 this jabroni. Almost need to make that like a... They do, because they're like fluid. Like the demo boss kind of... The stuff that impressed me about one of the demo bosses is just... If you're trying to attack him from behind, he'll just do like a backflop onto you. And if you're like, okay, I can hang out by the side and attack him, he'll like roll out of the backflop into that. Just a lot of random like variant stuff that's like, damn, this is wild.
No, the power of his mind.
Okay. Counterattack didn't work. I'm kind of panic dodging. Come on, hit me with the one counterattack. Yeah, there it is. Timing of that one just... That's gonna be... Yeah, there's like little windows, and like the skill of the Greatsword is... You can damage them on perfect blocks. I think there's also a skill to punish them on perfect dodges. There's also just like a regular parry and counterattack. But I haven't really been able to get the timings down for those. Outside of like when that symbol appears. Like I'm sure there's probably some YouTubers that are able to like no-hit this by now with like insanely precise windows. I'm just like, bro, I am the most average Souls player. If anything, I'm trying to be like, hey, if you're like intimidated by the series, it's a lot of fun. You just gotta stick with it. Exactly. I appreciate that though. Chat's being nice. I need Buddha in here with like a, hey, you know what else would work against this lizard? If you get good. That's how I look at it. They're the one strategy I read about that you might want to try consider giving the old college try. Yeah, what's that, Buddha? I'm all ears. Surely it's some insight that you've read from watching, you know, Let's Plays and stuff with this. Yep. Forget, Face U's got that little backswing. Nope, nope, oh, got too greedy. He's waiting for it to build. Oh, try a safety meeting. Yeah. For context here, Buddha's a long friend of the channel and IRL. He keeps me humble. God damn it, I forgot to... Too many buttons. But he didn't give me as bad as I thought. Honestly, yeah, for a game with precision, that wouldn't be the worst idea. You're another sub, my man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you subscribing. I try to stream daily, Mondays through Fridays. Still kind of figuring out the schedule. And then I'll stream, and lately I've tried to get into the habit of posting the VODs up shortly after. So that way if you want to watch it, like, not on your mobile. Okay, I need to heal because we're at phase 2. We got 1 health. I'm gonna lock in here. Oh. Alright. Oh god. That one's new. Chad, don't jinx it. Oh, you bastard. Let's go! Oh, that felt good. Now we got the next mission.
For so long, this power had threatened the Empire. The power of Hismar, the Berserk Dragon.
And that's our dude, just like taking out the god.
Fate chose us to be the ones to defeat him. Me and the great mage Ozma, my closest friend and comrade. We were loyal servants of the Emperor, but that loyalty was betrayed.
Who this man?
The nobles who falsely accused me, especially Pavel, they will all pay one day.
I mean, if you just took out a dragon, a bunch of old men
Yes.
aren't gonna be that bad to take down.
Blinded and then executed, just like a traitor deserves.
Ozma, my friend, I swear we will be avenged. Everything has been taken from me. Everything. This place. If there is a hell, then this is surely it.
I don't know if I can pause during cutscenes, but once we're out of one, I'll catch up on chat.
Pavel, you will both be dragged down here.
Yeah. Okay, cool. God, that was I had like that much health. I don't watch The Last of Us, but also finish the game first. Oh yeah, I still gotta do Last of Us 2, which aren't they already doing like another like Last of Us like remastered bundle? I got it on PS4, so I'm like, at this point, if it's cheap or on like the PS Plus thing, I might grab it. It gives me something to do when I park my truck. Just started my CDL job. Hey, let's go. How are you liking it? I did not even make it through the demo. Big Rig in the chat. Hell yeah. Got a buddy who he moved out to Vegas because it was kind of a rough winter. He's working on trucks here in the Midwest. Like, I think when we're hitting temperatures like -20, -30, so it was like he had like a 5-minute window, like take his gloves off, work on the engine stuff, and then would have to like be like 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off because like his hands were freezing. They just released a remastered. Oh, okay. Oh, what's your? Yeah, you did get a good burn. Almost as bad as Clark at this one. God damn it. I hope you're winning, my dear friend. I think so. Also, what's up, bud? I just took down like a really tough boss with like a beard hair of health. It's scary, but hey, it's yeah, exactly. Are you doing like I used to work for like a trucking company, just on the software side. Are you doing the ones where like you're home in your bed at the end of the day, or are you doing long haul?
That annoying scholar Defrona was right. That device isn't the reason for what's happening in the netherworld. We still need to find the cause of the disruption and stop it.
Over the road, long haul. Ah, gotcha. So it's like Souls, but linear progression. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, there's like a lot of doodads that you can also upgrade. Yeah, the skill tree is sick because you can like if you're like I'm not feeling this skill, or maybe you need another loadout to take on a boss, you can just unlearn and swap things to your liking. Or if you're just like I'm not feeling this weapon anymore, it's pretty easy to just swap out to another skill tree. Live in Florida, but you're in Jersey now. Let's go. Yeah, born and raised in the Midwest. I'm in Minneapolis these days.
Get ready, mortal. We have finished here, but there is still much to be done elsewhere.
This guy's giving me like I feel like I'm in that Spawn movie.
You see this? The restored energy here.
You should move to New York. Maybe if there's like reasonable rent in like the suburbs.
We should explore it.
Midwest is great. I like the Midwest.
Here in the crevice lie the realm of souls. Mortals may come and... You have done well.
Yeah, we had to beat this ghost to basically form a pact with him. Now he's like helping power us up, I think.
You've opened a way to the realm of the living. Lord Charon commands me to help the Phantom. I suppose that means I have to help you too.
Nothing wrong with farms and fields. Yeah, there sure are a lot of them whenever I drive home to see family. I have to take like a couple different routes, otherwise there's one where I feel like like in the old movies where the car is stationary and then the screen behind it's just showing like the same repeating background. It's like this is not oh no.
The realm of the living is now connected to the Enbar's temple. It seems there's someone here who wants to meet you. By the authority given to me by Lord Charon, I have brought them into this realm of the living.
Wait, you could do that?
I suppose that means I can also help others come here.
Whoa, she just did the Doctor Strange portal.
You know about the red stones, the codex, or the lacrima of circulation? No? Of course not. Well, come find me again if you wish to know more. Souls meant for the netherworld are disappearing. Now you are strong enough to unlock souls. Tell me, what do you desire to gain from the soul stones?
We're gonna go more health
You
recovery.
require more soul stones to unlock more effects.
So I can always gain
Now that
stuff.
you're part of the netherworld, you can access my codex. It tracks every enemy you've defeated. It responds to netherworld energy.
Condescending
And
magic. Like,
remembers every
yeah, I'm used to the other games where the The magic lady or the level up lady is like nice.
You can revisit these battles in a special space within this book. And in that space, you will be able to hone your skills.
Ah, okay.
I hope it will
I've seen a
help you in your
couple
journey.
friends streaming this and they're like grinding armor sets. I'm guessing that's how you do that.
Mortal, thanks to the work you did in Embers, you are now able to summon the spirit of advocacy. To do this, you need to bring it to me.
So, I just want to take a look at the training grounds. Yeah, Doll in Bloodborne's cool. I'm trying to think of her name, but the gal in Liza P is cool. What is this it? Just a dingus dummy? Alright, there's gotta be like a boss select. I really liked it. For not being a From Software game, it's pretty close. If you enjoyed games like BioShock, I would definitely recommend. So it's it definitely gives me like BioShock or like Bloodborne type of vibes, and the bosses are pretty fun. I will say, like, I salute the folks that are able to do like no level or no level, no hit runs, those kinds of things. Is like, there was one boss that made me tap out and start using summons. Okay, this is this lady's place.
Did a fine job in Embers. Fine.
BioShock's one of your favorites. 2's your favorite. Yeah, 2 is a banger. So I'd say pick it up. I mean, worst case scenario, just wait until it goes on sale. But even then, I don't think it's that pricey right now. And plus, they got DLC coming out sometime soon. I know they dropped a trailer for it, I think, at the Game Awards. No levels, no summon, no armor, no hands, no balls. Yeah, exactly. Rock only.
Our mission.
Okay, so obviously we don't have a new destination yet, so I had a feeling like that was going to be the deal. Could get a side mission, just wandering around. Souls community gets, yeah, they do. I'm part of a stream team that's composed of Soul streamers. Like part of it is kind of to, you know, have it be a chill environment where it isn't so like, you know, hey, get good, scrub. But there are folks that, you know, are like me, kind of like doing their first playthroughs of Souls games. Then there's folks that are doing like alternate controllers, like what were some of the ones I've seen? Someone using like a Game Boy Advance as a controller, dance pads, you know, all those sorts of things. Favorite run I saw was someone was using the Elden Ring Summon Ash, where you jump up in the air and attack with your booty. That was like the only attack he was allowing himself to use. You mean enjoying the game? Look, I got respect for the folks that like can put in the time and practice
Souls meant for the nether.
to do that kind of stuff. I'm like, it's gonna take me so much longer. Alright, I literally just dropped a TikTok where I was trying to go up these stairs, or like TikTok, YouTube short, that thing where I was trying to go up these stairs and fell off of them. The one thing that really stands out in this game is, unless I'm really missing something, I don't think there's a jump button. Which isn't the end of the world. The jump tends to be a little goofy in some of the games. I'm using all yeah, exactly. That's okay. Like, you know, if there's items or summons, things like that, I'm like, it's fair game. I don't expect the true gamer police to like break down my door and arrest me for using a summon or like one of the items. Elden Ring's peak, yeah. Okay, so is this just an alternate universe? Is she gonna be nice then?
You did a fine...
No. Okay, it's cold because of the guests we invited, I think. I was like, where did they go? Okay.
I am Dweemuk, grandson of Queemuk. She sent me to find you, but with dire news. Brace yourself. It's worse than you can imagine.
Costco raised the price of the hot dogs? No!
The beacon in Frau Village has been lit.
Oh.
The Dragon Kin are coming. Pavel is likely on his way with his own forces, but if he arrives too late...
Wait. Pavel?
Yes, he's the lord and protector of Frau.
Oh,
Please, we
if
must
he's
hurry.
like, here's a chance for some revenge.
If you need anything, just let me know. I've got stuff that might be useful.
Oh, finally, okay. Now we've got like a shopkeep. I'm still convinced the starter sword has been the best one. Use craft consumables. Yeah, because now I bet I can sell all my junk rare. Like, do I sell to him, or do I wait and see if I can smelt things down for parts? Okay, is there going to be an achievement for buying something from him? Okay, so that weight might be a little different. Yep. Thought so. Like, I'll try to achievement hunt or get a platinum if it's reasonable.
Make good use of him. Now I am needed back at the mouth. I hope you've...
Okay, so that was it. Just like him dropping off my grandkid. Tired of him hanging around the house. Most flats are insane. Yeah, I got a plat on Bloodborne, and you know, like that was during the pandemic, so it was like world shut down. had nothing really to do. So I was looking up like some of the hardest games of all time, and like, huh, I never tried this Bloodborne game. So like that was one of my projects.
Souls meant for the...
Our mission has only just begun.
You tried for Shadow?
We
Oh,
must find the cause of the disruption in the Netherworld.
I forgot that it got re-released because I remember playing like OG PS2 in college. It's like in our commons area, we had one of those ginormous like TVs that would almost kind of take up like half of a wall. Not worth the hair loss. I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up. But like, well, once you got into some of the later bosses, like that was a rush even back then. No, not Shadow of the Hedgehog, Shadow of the Colossus. I played the OG. I just hadn't played the remake. So if you're a veteran, go for hard right away. Oh, okay. So it's like taking down the Colossuses are fine, but that hard mode trophy seems gnarly. First time tuning in, good luck. Hey, thank you so much. And wow, thank you for the super chat too. Appreciate you. We took down Viper, so I don't know if that's our luck for the evening or not. It's beautiful. They even added in a new collectible. Ooh. Yeah, because back in the day, and this channel is a lot of nostalgia. The video store by my college would do like, I think it's something like 2 or 3 games for like $3 or something like that. Some kind of college special. And you know, for games like that, like the RPGs, like one of those things, I'm like, yeah, I know like people aren't snatching these up. Like they're probably going after like SOCOM or like some of the more popular games back then. So I'd rent those for like weeks on end and just cruise through them. Okay, so recommended level of 24. I think we're a little higher than that. 89 coins over the map. Gotta beat all of hard time attack to get some of the parachute. Oh god. Okay, that's where it's like hair pulling. That's like Resident Evil, like the Resident Evil games where it's like get the A rank or the S rank. I'm just trying to get A rank. Oh, okay. I didn't realize like your helper dude actually levels up pretty decently. Clark rank higher than S. That Clark rank's like an F+. Yeah, like some of them I'm just like, you know what, I'll watch like the achievement hunters or things like that. Willie Nelson should be the highest rank. He's just like that's like the safest rank in the world. Serving as a warehouse for tributes from northern regions. There are whisperings of a colossal deer-like creature called the Volbaino. Okay. Buddha rocks. I'm pretty stoked on like the community that's been built up. Did you cheer me at bingo? Oh, that are you still doing the bingo collar gig?
Good to know you made it all the way here, General Khazan.
Tuesdays?
Just seeing you gives us
I should maybe
hope.
move a stream around or do like a, you know, like an early afternoon stream and then, you know, come check it out.
No, General Khazan. He isn't here yet. That's not like him at all. Whenever the Dragonkin attack, he's always at the front, leading the counterattack. I know he would never abandon his people. He'll be here. I know it. But if he doesn't arrive soon, things might get bad here, very bad.
Dedication to the bar resulted in getting a pro wrestling book. Let's go. Yeah, I think that'll be a fun show.
The Dragonkin have been attacking the village for some time now. We thought they were just soldiers from the Dragon War who refused to move on.
Is that Davy Crockett my character or the guy we're talking to? Like, instead of a raccoon hat, I just, like, took a wolf's head off and fashioned it into one.
This new attack shows how wrong we were. I fear for everyone's safety now.
Pro Barbitron. I don't think so. Oh, I didn't realize he had braids. I thought he just had, like, a magnificent mullet. Tony Hawk's Pro Bar Patron. Eat a free grilled cheese? Let's go. Alright, I wasn't sure if we were getting cutscene. What's the details on it? It's like, low-key, bar grilled cheese goes hard. So I need to know, like, what kind of bread and what kind of fixings it is. Yeah, no, you can't beat it for the price. Ah, good. Goddamn worm out of nowhere. Oh, that's a tremor. I thought it was okay because... Okay, no, this isn't a save. This is a... You can summon a spirit. Bar poppers, yeah. Yep. I feel like, you know, their apps and their wings are usually a good tell on if a bar is going to be alright. Just solid grilled cheese. I usually go sourdough with their cheddar mix and salsa with my chips. Nothing wrong with that. Like, that... Alright. Missed that window. Pressure's on with the super chat. Now I'm like, maybe I gotta be okay at this. Okay, you're a honey jack connoisseur. I've only had like an apple. Or the orange Jameson. Some B-Day gal came in, bingo night, and was like, I really get bar bingo and a grilled cheese for my birthday. Unfortunately, not a bingo winner. Ah, that's a bummer. Honey Jack. Oh, coconut. Oh, all right. Okay. I feel like the tea would be. So I forget what kind of liqueur it was, but like the Jeremiah weed. That was one where I'd just be able to do that, like half that, half water. The honey jackwood tea would kind of have me convinced I'm like being a little more health conscious, or it's like, oh yeah, it'll help my voice, like some grandpa's cough medicine type. I get free prizes, kids, even when they don't win. Aw. Sweet tea liquor, okay. You know, when we did that YouTube meetup, they had open bars, so I mostly just tried like all the brewery stuff. You know, couple sours, couple pilsners. But I did see like the bartender like don't knock no. Like I'm pretty game for just about anything except SoCo. Oh you can do a hot toddy with those? They had the bartender kit of like, you know, like Fernet and Malort and stuff. And I was like, pardon me this time. I'm like, do I rally up a bunch of folks to do some Fernet with me? Like, all right, where are my degenerate YouTubers at? Yeah, no. My wilder years, I would do a lot of that, and I wouldn't want to taste like Dr. Pepper for like a month after. Oh, hot toddy is perfect sore throat drink. Okay. Alright, so this is just a side cave then. What do you think, cat? Say about walk off the ledge trying to pet the cat. Oh, that's a hog, okay. Yeah, I like me some cats. I got 2 of them here. Got the orange dude, and then Pandora will... Usually if I'm streaming at nights, she'll come by. They both like people, but like the orange dude is especially like anytime he hears me yapping or he can hear that folks are around. He's gotta be like, okay, I hear people talking, so that means I get scritches.
You are agitated because of this Pavel.
He was the first one to betray me. Now he will pay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Because Retro Island hooks me up with some pretty solid games. I really should just grab a lot of their imported snacks. Oh, what? No! Come on! Okay, game. I see you're trying to come for FromSoft's crown for trolling. I think I gotta lure that worm. I thought that was a dude's corpse above it, and usually when you interact with them, they give like a story of what happened to him. Dude is probably like, I hear some rumbling in the ground. What's that? Arrgh! Okay, so there's a pathway down, or there's this kind of dingy cave. Okay, so that was just a loop. There's that ladder we can go up. Oh, these guys are. Yeah, they're devious little bastards. Music's got me convinced I'm still in a fight. Okay, so just a collectible. Yeah, I'm gonna explore the cave a little more first. Yeah, the music's awesome, especially during that lizard viper fight. I noticed it kept like kicking up a little bit as we moved between phases. Keep thinking those are basically bonfires, but nope, those are. You basically gotta take down a spirit in order to get more items to summon a body. As soon as I find a bonfire, I'm going to take a water break and also get more caffeine. Pretty stoked earlier today. Ghost announced they're doing a new flavor. Basically an Arnie Palmer. Oh.
Over here.
No! Oh, let's go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Khazan with the RKO out of nowhere. I'm guessing it's on a hold to drop down. I'm like, alright. This water's probably just like for decoration. There we go, we got our bonfire. So I heard that Viper is kind of the wall for this game, like the one boss that's like
survivors from the war, plundering and killing as if the war never ended.
that's like the test of your skills and what you've learned. Unavailable at the moment. Oh, okay. I assume it's a bridge to get back to the save point. Oh, this is annoying because they can actually knock me off platforms. I was like, could I rescue that dude? Probably not. Okay. I wasn't sure if the codex was something You could access it in the menu. And a skill point. Counter-Strike, I haven't really used it enough to merit it, but Knight's Veil's the jam. Yeah! I think it's starter sort or bust. Oof. Yeah, if it works, exactly. Ah! Beast or lizard men. Their one weakness, water. Oh, yeah, that could have gone bad. No. Problem is, I don't know if this guy is an elite or if he's a reoccurring enemy. Yeah, nothing really. Might like that just because it looks rare. I jumped over to my buddy's stream and he had stuff that was like purple or gold, so I assume the loot tiers get to be pretty epic. Aha, yep, okay. Eventually, I'm gonna get the weight stat down to where I'll be able to do agile rolls. Oh, poison. That threw me off my game. Fuck it, fat roll your way to victory. Hey, you know, that works too. Don't sound as clanky though, like in the Souls games. Well, I think this build is kind of meant to be more like defensive and tanky. Spear build or the dual wields where you get to go ham on the fast rolls. Got my revenge on the Potion Master. Javelin? Oh, okay. Well, I don't have my javelin meter all set up. Was there... Oh, I thought there was going to be survivors. Not today. How are you liking this game? I'm loving it. I played through the demo and that was enough to sell me on it. I'm like, okay. Ordered the full version and it arrived yesterday. It's scratching the itch for Bloodborne. I think it's pretty cool how even like the elite enemies and the bosses have so much variety to their attacks. I think I'm at the end, close to the end of the game, and I don't want to finish it. Just because you're like, then I'm done. Or was it more because it was a slog to get there? I like it too much, that's fair. I don't know, maybe they'll have DLC, because it seems to be doing pretty well. So I also got to revisit Black Myth Wukong. Seems like they added, not necessarily like a full DLC yet, but like boss rush mode and some other stuff. Has Copper been the hardest boss so far? I don't think I've gotten a Copper. Viper had me tripped up for most of last stream. Oh, I got you. Yeah, so far for me, Viper is pretty gnarly. I thought it was cool that he had... No, you're good. I thought it was cool that he had like a second phase, and it felt like there was a second phase and a second phase. I forgot how many tries Mesmer took me in Shadow of the Erd Tree, but it was a lot. You struggle on one boss for 3 days? I feel like that'll probably be me. Stream will just be like day 3 of insert the boss. Also, I appreciate everyone that's coming in that's played the game, that are being cool about, like, you know, no major spoilers. Like, tips, tricks, things like that I'm always cool with. And it's just, like, big spoilers that are a bummer. But people have been cool. I don't know if it's the magical YouTube algorithm or what. Three bosses. Oh, alright. Yeah, 'cause that's the thing too, like, I guess as a content creator, selfishly I want to have like a blind reaction to them. Plus, it's a pretty funny moment when I'm like, yeah, I won, and then it's like, chat's kind of chuckling because they're like, no, there's a phase 2 or there's a phase 3. I don't care about spoilers just because it gets me excited to fight a boss. That's fair. I know, like, some folks tend to be strict on spoilers. This is the 4th mission, right? Yep, that's correct. I feel like I could snag an achievement for taking out all of those guys at once. What build did you go with? Got one buddy that's team spear build. Yep. I like Greatsword. I've heard, you know, like, spear build's kind of OP. Have you tried dual wield? I tried a little bit of it in the demo. It's cool. It's very fast paced. I just like being able to learn like the block and parry mechanics. So, like, the neat thing is, if you wanted to, I think you can go back. Yeah, you can just hit reset all. Then drop over, equip, and you're good. I'm using Spear because it's fun. The next boss I'm going to fight is a bad matchup with a Greatsword. Okay. That's also interesting, too, that you say that, because I've heard that since this game gives you a lot of freedom to switch things up, you can adjust your strategy as needed. Thankfully, I read ahead of time, but when I started, I'm also journeying through like the OG Dark Souls trilogy. But I read ahead of time and found like there isn't a way to reset your stats in the first Dark Souls, so I'm like, oh, yeah, this could have been bad. Shortcut right before the boss? Okay. I suppose so that way it doesn't look like I've got to take a long walk back. Oh, yeah, I forgot, like, headshots actually matter, too. I'm excited to get into Dark Souls 3. I've heard it's 50-50 on if, like, 2 is the best or if 3 is the best. Oh, I mean, I think I need to just pull these guys one at a time. I've seen, like, what was it, like that one video where people reimagined Cuphead as Dark Souls. It's like, I know some of the bosses from it, but just not, like, the order in which you get to them. If your mom is the best boss, god damn it. Yeah. You know who else is a challenging boss? My mom! It's my second Souls game after Elden Ring, which I haven't played in a while since I got the plat. I'm on the fence about if I just speedrun a couple... Speedrun to get a couple of the endings, or if I just, like, save stuff. Speaking of Dark Souls, what was your latest crush a goth? Oh, that's such a bummer, because that was... Have you played Sekiro? I own it, but I haven't played it yet. Elden Ring's for sure the best Souls game. Bloodborne's an excellent. Dark Souls 3, okay. Or it's 50-50 on, like, if it's 2 or 3. Bro, I always crush on goth girls. Yep. Okay, so if I'm liking Khazan, I'll like Sekiro. Maybe we'll add that in the rotation next. Rotate between the Dark Souls trilogy and Sekiro. Who doesn't love God? Exactly. I mean, it's a little different genre, but I've always wanted to try one of the Armored Core games, too. I think the only one I did came from, like, a Pizza Hut demo disc. Where it had, like, a ton of these games where you get to play, like, 30 minutes of them or whatever. I didn't like Liza P, but love Khazan because game can get a little spammy with enemies, especially in caves. Oh, those bats! The bats in the caves were the worst so far. I loved the Liza P myself. That's why I ended up doing like a two-handed build for Dark Souls 1. So I'm like, this is kind of like that. I call it like the giant fork. Alright, so I gotta up my poison resistance. Wait till I get to a cave? Alright. I mean, we did the cave with the giant worms. That was more me getting jump scared, because I'm like, ooh, a treasure, nope, worm. Is it going here, wormy? I'm just kidding. Here, wormy, wormy, wormy. Trying to think of which scary game I want to tackle for Friday. I think I'm leaning towards Summer of 58. So that was one that I originally tried to play, you know, like just off stream. I was going to record it for YouTube. But I was home alone and the cats kept being cats and jump scaring me. So I'm like, you know what? I'll have chat be my emotional support chat while I tackle that one. Give me your strongest potions. If you want to know, yeah, you know what, fire away. What's the way to check for worms? You know you can't handle these potions, Clark? Are they your strongest potions? Give me your strongest potions, potion seller. Like, do you have any stronger than that? I need to go rewatch that bit. So if you use your javelin, it's a red, and it's a worm, then you... Oh, okay. Which I like this javelin gimmick. You don't have to worry about dealing with a bow as well. I don't think I really looked into upgrading the common tree. Besides when you get the prompt for counterattack, have you been able to do it just like normally? Like say you're fighting one of these dudes. There's some useful thing in the commentary. I feel like brutal attack maybe. Maybe one or two things in the javelin. Message. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. That's a user deleting the message. It makes it sound like. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was eyeing that one. Even that counterattack thing, I thought I saw a similar symbol when you're playing Sekiro. I didn't know if that was like the buffs or something. Oh, Rex Pistols, you became a member. Thank you so much, cuz. Kadamiya Yedo. Thank you for joining the dollar tier. I'll give you a tip for next boss. Learn counterattacks if you cannot consistently do it. That's what got me through Viper and one of the elite bosses. Like I can't do a proper parry, but I can.
The beacon's been lit.
I can do some counterattacking.
We're all gonna die if he doesn't come.
Should be fine then. All right. Like I was poking around at least on like the First Berserker Reddit, and for like this next boss, some folks have said like it's almost like a breather boss after Viper. And other folks have been like, nah, he's harder than Viper. So, well, we'll see which way this goes. I need the air horn. That's the member air horn. About to head to bed. Enjoy your game, bro. Yo, it was nice to meet you. Appreciate you popping in. I stream Mondays through Fridays, and then usually I'll toss the VOD up too. I just try to edit out, you know, the be right backs and me coughing or whatever. It's a little easier than Viper, but there might be one attack that can kill you if you don't know the trick, which I found. Okay, let me suffer through it a few times. And then if I get to a point where I'm like, hey, what's the trick? I'm gonna be back for sure. Hell yeah. Viper's okay, so Viper's the wall. Like Viper's the bell tower gargoyles. I thought Cleric Beast for Bloodborne was kind of the wall, but others have said, like, what's his name? The Father G. Alright, we're probably gonna want to hit this save point quick. Heard a ghost, so probably go fight a ghost. Then in the mid game, there's a huge difficulty curve, more than Viper. Hell yeah. I can see why, like, if you're willing to stick it out through this game, it's great then. But if you're more like, not really like a Souls fan, you might tap out. That's kind of what my friend said in his review. Like, it's a great game, but if Souls games aren't your jam, then it probably won't be on your Game of the Year list, but still good. But as for me, like, knowing that there's, like, that curve goes up more and more, it just means when I get to the end, it's gonna be a greater feeling of accomplishment. Yeah, I haven't played, Buddha and I were talking about that. I haven't played too many of the Devil May Cry games myself. I played a bit of the first one and maybe like third or fourth. I would love to, like, revisit the series, though. If, Capcom would hook your boy up with the creator program. Oh, that was... Yeah, I saw that comparison, because I tried to support a buddy, but I'm also like, you know, I don't want to get ahead of myself and get spoilered. Like, one of the titles, like, insert the boss name is kind of like Virgil. Did the Netherworld oh, was that the +1? Like the +1 to your healing? Yeah! Yeah, because that's how I found the weird bard guy. I try to explore like every corner when I can. It's another one on the next mission. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was like what the hard cap is for these heals. I just assume they're necessary. I am not pro gamer enough to do, Oh, that's cool. Max is 8, okay. Not today, dog. As I step into a fire or something. Villagers aren't really big on fire safety. Dragonkin are annoying. Yeah, I've thought about switching over to that gear set that gives you extra damage. Yeah, the hunter set. I'm just like, I'm gonna just suffer it through. Critical stamina. I like that little bump to the stamina. Yeah! Castle was great training for the mission. Because I felt like right after him, there was like some some enemies in the temple that had similar attack patterns. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I did. I've got him bound to me. I didn't know if the other spirit was worth binding. It sounds like she just boosts your summons, and I'm trying to do a no summon playthrough. I don't know if that's an achievement or a trophy, but it sounds like it might be. Oh, he's got lightning, okay. What are you, the son of Blizzard? Oh, let's go. So in the late game area, you get an item, I believe, it's Ghost Necklace, and you can... Oh, okay. This game looks sick. I never gave it a second thought after the first trailer, but I'm digging the atmosphere and sound design. How's the difficulty so far compared to FromSoft games? So like a good chunk of my last stream was against the third boss. D here has mentioned like there's a couple other bosses that scale up in difficulty. So it's a challenging one. I don't want to spoil too much of anything, but there's a lot of variety to the boss attacks that like really sold me on the game. And a mid game, yeah. I've heard there are like they put out like a social media post like here's our stats for like toughest bosses or which bosses have tripped people up. So it's a pretty good challenge. I've also had AI limit on my radar. That seems to have more of like an anime flavor and kind of leans into like poking like a little fun at the genre. Last boss I've heard is crazy. It's gonna have like 4 phases or something nuts. 10-hit combo. I'm wondering, like, are we talking like Melania and the waterfall dance? And yeah, Rex, like, it's interesting too, because, like, I don't know, growing up, I was a... Yeah, I played a bit of, like, Maple Story and Dungeon Fighter Online. I guess in the lore, this is actually, like, the prequel to Dungeon Fighter Online. Which is, like, this, beat 'em up with, like, light RPG elements, Nexon put out. And I guess they decided, you know what, we should make a Souls game.
You filthy monsters! Take this!
But yeah, I dig it. Like, the combat's very fluid. There's like a few quality of life things that I would love to see Souls games add in. Yeah. Thank you for the top of the hour plugs, Nightbot. You did a great job. So it had me wondering if there are any secret areas, like how like the Souls games are notorious for it. Boss, I told you at the end of the mid games when bosses get crazy, a boss has a 9-hit combo and attack comes out so fast I did not know what happened. That'll probably be a funny clip then. Are you winning? I think so. I think so, Mr. Beezy. What about you? How are you doing? Hangman needs to fight Effie for the Leather Jacket Daddy title. Yes, he does. I took down Viper. He had me tripped up for a good chunk of last night. And then maybe like 10 attempts into this stream, we finally got him. Doing good, bro. I said I appreciate it, yeah. Happy you're, yeah, like I think from seeing you stream it and a couple other pals, because like I did the demo this weekend as like a bonus stream. I'm like, yep, I'm sold. Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't know, is it Dow or Doe, Beezy? I'm one of those folks where like I can read big words, but like saying stuff out, I tend to mess up my pronunciation. Viper sounds like a Metal Gear Solid code name. It does kind of sound like Fox Sound a little bit. Like the Beezy. Okay. I was like, I had a feeling like Beezy. Not Dale Beezy, not like Beetlejuice. Yeah, because one of the stream teams I'm in, the Firekeepers, it's a crew of people. Like their missions kind of provide a chill environment for FromSoft or like Souls-like enthusiasts. It's got a mix of folks that are like doing their first playthroughs, like challenge runners, and a lot of them have been hyping up First Berserker too. The Tao of Tao Beezy? Honestly, with the way he's like been like as he's taking on these bosses, that's you might be on the money there. I know you're not that far in the game, but what's been your favorite area? I kind of like the mountain area with Yatuka. It does. It's like Bloodborne was my first game, so for better or worse, it's gotten me to be really kind of aggressive and greedy with my playstyle. And I'm like, oh yes, this is another game that rewards that, like risking it for the biscuit. And D here was saying, like, if I like this, like, Sekiro should probably be next up. I love, yeah, feed the greed. Even with the big bonk sword, I'm like, okay. This stat tree is literally like, charge up your attacks. If you take damage, it'll just like recharge your spirit. I'm like, okay. Have you played Black Myth Wukong? I have. That was another one I enjoyed. I did some Wukong. Blasphemous 1 was fun. That's like kind of like a Metroid, like Souls. Also, I saw my good friend Bina in your chat when I was hanging out the other night. I was like, hell yeah, Bina, she's awesome. I was doing a little lurking while I was getting some edits done. Oh yeah, alright, he's got it. That was for your luck, because I was just like looking at chat. Like, I don't have any magical Jedi senses. This game's like Wukong with parries. You feel that? Yeah! I felt that especially with the blink dodge. Because I went all in on like that for the skill. Where like you blink out of dodge and you can kind of like sneak up and bonk. I love how we can recognize names from people that are playing these games. Souls-like community is great when they're not being toxic. Yeah! Like, that's been... I feel like you're in the same boat where, like, that's kind of the vibe I want to curate here. I joke that I'm, like, the worst Souls player. Like, my challenge runs are, like, you know, don't cry on stream, don't pee my pants. So I'm like, look, like, if I can fumble my way through these games, anyone that's sitting here, like, I don't know, I'm intimidated by Elden Ring. I'm like, nah, you got this. Yeah, Greatsword's got me feeling like Cloud or like Berserk. He murdered the hell out of that guy. Yeah, and he bonked me with his hammer. You're near the shortcut? Okay. So I usually feel like when there's a long path like that. Yeah. That's another thing I like, too. It isn't just, like, kick down the ladder. It's, like, creative paths for the shortcuts. We know the lack of a death counter. I would have to start up a new one, because I'm keeping a separate one for Dark Souls, but if you really want me to start one, I could go through the VODs. I can go through the past 3 VODs and, you know, do, like, a rough guesstimate. But yeah, like that's when the thing with like the fire keepies, Team Hitless too, like, you know, you got folks on those teams that are doing like alternate controller runs, like no hit runs, level 1 runs, and they're all like chill, very supportive. Just started at 100 deaths. Honestly, yeah. I think even that might be a little generous. There's like a couple where it's like oh, well, like even in the beginning area, I was able to walk up the stairs once through a glitch, and then when I tried it again, it just kept falling. I'm like, I don't know if this game's trolling me or if I actually discovered a bug. If I could probably fire up another text file real quickish, or at least for next stream. Future Clark can worry about it. I'm adding it to the notes, though. The clip was hilarious. Yeah, it's like reverse, like Looney Tunes. You know, like when they go off the cliff and they don't realize it until they look down. Okay. So it's like the big fortress, but I'm assuming the boss of the lizards took this joint over. Yeah. That's like right at that door. Alright, let's see what we got.
Up the ladder! Hurry!
Oh, that's the last of the villagers. Holy shit, is that a reindeer? Yo, it's like one of Santa's reindeer, like turned evil. It's like the winter edition Amelia. Alright, there's no pause. I'll catch up on chat like after this attempt. Oh. Yeah, I joke, like sometimes this game, like, I thought people confirmed, like, the bosses will read when you're trying to do inputs or heals. Mr. Reindeer's got a dumpy. Yeah, it's because you acknowledge it. Yep. There's an attack you may need help with if you don't know the trick. Let me suffer like a few times. Let me suffer through it like a few times, and then when I'm at a spot where I'm like, hey, what's the trick? So I'll either discover it unintentionally through pure dumb luck. Got me with the ground and pound, I know. This reindeer learned some MMA. It's like, you remember that like old shooting game at the arcade called Carnival? This looks like one of the bosses from that. I thought there was like an evil reindeer. My greatest weapons, these hands. I'm also like, where'd this reindeer get a hammer from? He came out of Santa's workshop and was like, I'm gonna help all these lizard folk lay siege to this village. I do too. Like, anything will be better than having to fight, like, double Crucible Knights or, double Gargoyles. Alright, he's got some range. Is this really gonna be the trick here? Yeah. Like, distract him enough. Is the prize for winning the reindeer game? Reindeer games in this case sounds like that Battle Royale movie. Last reindeer standing gets to pull my sleigh tonight. Ho ho ho! You ever watch Santa Claus and the Ice Cream Bunny? I want to say, like, RiffTrax made that a free movie, and highly recommend. Yeah, like, the design for all these bosses is dope. I think it would be nice, too. He hears I'm, like, trying to roast him and ramps up the aggression. He knows I'm trying for a trick here. Stun him and go up the ladder. This is Rudolph, yeah! He's finally just sick of all the other reindeer treating him. May need a faster weapon. I'm trying to be ride or die with the Greatsword. So we'll see if it's just like my garden parry windows. Be on a good time with this boss. Call this number on the stall. Okay, so that's how he does that ground and pound. Oh, now he's got a flaming axe too. Okay, that's a counter window you're talking about. One 900 bad Santa. It's like those, those commercials that come on after 10. Alright, I do need to get up. Do my hourly stretch. I don't remember if it's from the common skill tree or the spear skills tree, but I have this ability every time I blink dodge, I deal. Oh! Let me look around for that. It's like I've got this one where every time I hit a guard parry, I damage him. But I'm gonna be right back. I got like a massive boost when I was going like around the 3-hour mark, and I don't know if that was YouTube doing its magic to push me out or what happened, so I plan to go a little later. Maybe at least try and take down this reindeer. I haven't gotten the timing down on that one yet. Oh, that was the wrong button. Could have been bad. Oh, is he gonna try and climb? Okay. I'm starting to get like that shoulder trick attack down too. I thought he was gonna like frog splash me. Blocking hard. Yeah, it's like the special one. Yeah, the Counter-Strike one. Which I'm gonna invest in. Maybe I just need to remap it. Yeah, because then if they're all on that, it might make life a little easier. Yeah, if we do the death counter, I'm probably gonna start at 200. Nope. You little run he does to the ladder, right? Like, oh, I pooped my pants. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you lit this whole floor on fire. That should have been my cue to get out of there. But now we know. We should invest one more into this Counter-Strike because, at least with this dude, it's doing well. Nope. Alright. That's cool that you gotta make use of the levels. So it makes me wonder if he always burns like the bottom floor, or if you got him, if you're fighting him up top, he does that one, then you just hop down. Oh, because I don't have a spirit meter charged up. It's like, yeah, spend money, make money, and do damage to fill that up. And you know, the game kept selling me on like these water enhancers, which makes me think that like the things you have to, like your bottle of water. But if this thing's fire, maybe that'll help. Killing him with the power of electrolytes. Man, I'm screwing up my window for that counter. Right after I was considering investing in it. Nope. Oh, that little flick of the flame got me. This has been a dope stream so far. You know, thank you for the super chat. Got another member joining. I think I need one more, and then I can think of some more emotes to add. It's like we got those already. Too, huh? Or I'm still stuck on this goddamn boss. Yeah, he's tough. He's up there like trying to start the place on fire. Any tips? He's beefy. What's your build? So I'm kind of right here in the trenches with you. Like that's the best I've done so far. Yeah, I feel like Counter-Strike is the move. He's humbled me so hard compared to the rest of the game. Viper was that for me. Like, Viper took me like half of last night's stream and then a little bit of today's. But if you're going Greatsword, focus on your counters. I've been doing just like guard and Counter-Strike. Right, yep. That's like, I need to watch Berserk, bro. Like, that's like, from being a fan of Elden Ring and this, I feel like it's almost criminal that I haven't at least done like Berserk 1994. I would say practice your timing on your parries, and then I've also been doing this Counter-Strike. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than, like, you can almost, like, maybe, like, a second or two before the swing connects, that's when I hit that skill. Yeah, it is, like... Even just reading some of the, like, wiki descriptions of the manga is, like... Dang, like... Alright, it's kind of like his little baby phase 2. Yeah, like, learning that counter is, like, key, too. Might get this game just for that boss. Yeah, this soundtrack is great. Berserk is gnarly, but the stories... Yeah, like, I know at least, like, two friends with, like, Berserk tattoos. Like, either guts or, like, some of the other stuff from it. Yeah, this game's fun. Like, I enjoyed Elden Ring. Going through, like, Dark Souls 1, like, you know, I can appreciate the OG. But there are also moments where I'm like, man, this game feels like a grind. Like, I tried the demo on this weekend. I've been trying to just do, like, Monday through Friday streams and, you know, weekends off to do me stuff, but I wanted to do, like, a bonus stream and play this demo, and I was hooked. It's, yeah, it like... It's rewarding, though. Like, none of the bosses feel cheap. So it's like, when you get the victory, like, you feel like you've earned that victory. There's, like, a couple Elden Ring bosses where I'm like, this boss is just tough because the design is kind of eh. I'm looking at you, Bale. Yeah, that one was... Hell yeah, Dark Souls series is amazing, but First Berserker implements the style really well. Yeah, like... Bloodborne was my favorite, because that was like my first. And I've mentioned a few times now, like, for better or worse, like, that game has influenced how I play the rest of the series. So it rewards you being very aggressive and greedy. And this game's like, hell yeah, like, do it up. Like, I don't want to spoil it if you're thinking of, you know, getting into it, but the boss before this was also, like, the music, the difficulty, like, it was all sick. Nope, didn't get that one in. Ah, man, my timing sucks on this run. So you're gonna go for his charge? Yeah, alright. Like, that one was a very skin of my teeth victory. Appreciate the heads up. Like, so it can be like such a bummer to be like an hour or two into a stream and it's like someone's like, oh yeah, by the way, like your mic's muted or, you know, something's off. I remember doing one stream where I had like a voice changer mod on, so I was sounding like a chipmunk until like 2 hours in. I thought about doing the hunter armor, but I'm like, wait a minute, he's like a reindeer. He's not a dragonkin. All right, listen up. We're gonna lock in. Oh, that's still managed to hit me? Okay. So going for the big counterattack. Appreciate everyone coming through. I'm like, holy crap, we're getting closer and closer to a big 2K too. It's like a small milestone to try and reach that by the end of the month. I think we'll do it. Yeah, I noticed that too. It's because I overcommit to the like charge attacks. He wants to get you panicked. Yeah, that last little bit of like making sure to save the stamina. I was like, wait a minute. At first, I thought like that fire resistance was kind of a jabroni item. That might be the game changer here. Nice, nice. Khazan has fallen. I think too, like I've been holding down the run button as I'm trying to move away from him. And that's also tearing through my stamina pretty quick. Same mistake I made with Viper, where I realized I could just like block and trade with him. Okay. Ah! That combo. That one's new information. Also realizing like he can also just like plot through attacks. Like his poise is a lot tougher than mine. Let's go. I was like, can I just like body block him? Oh, he's going for it, huh? Oh, man. I don't know what he's doing up there. Okay. Starting to get the movements down though. Now that I know, I should just like not worry about counterattacking and just keep blocking. Might be a death by 1,000 paper cuts, but it'll work. Yeah, at that point, it was like a strong breath of air could have taken me out. I think tomorrow I also want to stream on the purple side, so I might do an earlier afternoon stream here. Or maybe we'll just do stream to both. Haven't decided. It's almost like learning a drum pattern. Alright. Time for another quick break. Fire pinning kind of helps with, at least, you know, keeping that build up from getting me. I did it. And that stumbled him, too. Okay, he wasn't letting me get a free hit on him. I'm gonna, yeah, just let him do whatever it is he's doing up there. Oh no, he set that on fire too. Okay. Ah! That's the closest run, though. I think we're close to solving this puzzle. So yeah, that like 9-hit combo. I countered him off of that. That did some really good damage. Is he gonna do the run? Oh, that's cool. Ah, come on. Now I'm starting to come alive. Now I'm starting to get that excitement because I'm like, he's defeatable. Keep forgetting he's got long range with that. Got enough lacrima though to possibly level up if we need. Getting the tinglies almost. Ah. I keep mistiming that shoulder attack. I feel like at this rate, we're going to be doing probably a mission a night. Couple of free hits. Maybe if I save up for a willpower orb and just kind of block a lot, that'll help me through this last little phase. Ah, yeah, the last one, he's got those, like, wide swings. Okay. Keep getting closer and closer, and then I'm gonna play it safe. I don't know what happens if you do a double knockout in this game. Oh, come on. He ran right out of that one. I don't know how I dodged that one, honestly. I'll take it, though. Oh, what? My fire meter must have built up. I was like, I was in a good groove. Gotta pay attention to that meter, though. Yeah. Alright, we cleansed the fire this time. So we might be okay here. So that attack. Mm-hmm. Pump one more into that Night Veil. Seems like everything else is just like, yeah, you gotta beat this mission in order to unlock the rest of the tree. I feel like maybe there's some kind of trick with that nail when he plugs it in. It's like, if he could bonk it out, maybe I can too. Oh, that sucks. That felt like a robbery, but I suppose it was also just me getting a little greedy at the end. So I was like, do I do the power attack or do I hope that my timing is okay on these brink blocks? No, burn. Hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. Starting to know the combos I can pull off on this guy too, though. Yes! We did it.
A moment, please.
Wait, she was just standing there this whole time? Let's go! Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you for saving me. I owe you my life.
I'm looking for Pavel, the nobleman. Do you know where I can find him?
Oh, I wonder... Are you the great General Khazan?
The one and only. Yeah, we need one of these. Let's see. Is it gonna go through the Steam Deck? Yeah, it is. Oh, so he's like a gentle deer spirit, and then all of a sudden, yeah, the dragonkin warped him into that. Huh. So, trying to think of the best set we got here. That was a good fight, though. Like that was fun.
Polemian Castle. That's where Pavel will be. He gave orders to evacuate, but if he's not here, then the situation at the castle must be serious enough to keep him away from the battle.
And what's the fastest way there?
The path through the Scoffer Cave. It's dangerous, though. Please, let me be your guide there. It will be an honor to help a true hero of the Empire.
I assume she's able to hold her own in combat.
Hero.
I'm like hoping this
Perhaps
isn't like an
once.
escort mission.
But not now.
The villagers loved Volbaino, thinking of it as their protector. The beast was so friendly, the children even had a pet name for it, Volby. But one day it disappeared from the village, and when it returned, it was changed, turned violent and aggressive.
Dang.
With this and the dragonkin attacking.
Yeah, can I go to the crevice first? And is she gonna appear there? Yeah.
The quickest route to. It's truly an.
She's just like chill that we're
Thank you
basically
so
in
much.
the netherworld. Side mission though.
General, there's been someone here looking for you. Strange guy. He's got a jar on his head and a rose in his mouth. He said he can help with your revenge mission.
But how?
He's near Frau Village. It might be worth a visit.
Okay. So now we probably start looking for jars. That's the other icon on the minimap. Looking at these little jar dudes. So we gotta deliver the ghost hammer to him. Kind of broke a sweat on that last fight. I think that's a sign that the game's pretty good. Waiting for us to eventually unlock a blacksmith here. Maybe that'll be next mission. I do have a habit of just like wandering like, ooh, what's this place? Just taking in the scenery. Yeah, all these steps were like ghost steps, though, when I first got here. Ah, I see. So our teleportation rocket's not there. Unless it's this one? No.
Do you need my assistance? Now you are strong enough to unlock. Tell me, what do you desire to gain from the soul stone? You require more soul stones to unlock more effects.
Yeah, as much as like the souls increase sounds tempting.
We will.
I like that other one a bit better. Okay, so we've got like 2 side missions we could start. I like the idea of checking out little jar dudes. Oh yeah, they're just little guys. Look at them, they're just dancing. Not a care in the world, just dance.
Oh, I've been waiting for you for ages. Almost nodded off, and my precious jars nearly took a tumble.
Who are you? And how can you help me?
Now, calm down. I'm Dungeon, a jar enthusiast.
Oh, okay.
Straight to the point, I said there's a big... Anyway, I've got these, but wouldn't you know it, my jars love... So if you happen to see a jar... jars can... One of them might just... I am collecting...
A revenge jar?
Remember, there are 6 jars you need to find. 6.
6? Okay. I feel bad, like I'm gonna accidentally smash one of these little guys. Oh, and I did some bonus training. Oh, like, okay, my controller is like kind of going a little funny there. I wasn't sure if I was still kind of shaking from that boss fight or what. Yoo-hoo, little guys. Oh, that's easy then.
So, I need to smash these jars.
Except just going off of this genre, I bet one's gonna be in a real pain in the ass location. Felt my controller vibrating a little bit. Maybe he's on the other side of this fence. They gotta be in the mid-sized jars, yeah? Not like these little tiny ones. Ah, alright. So they can hide in little jars. I predict this part's gonna take me like a frustratingly long time.
I'm sure I've seen something like it before.
Having a weapon with this kind of range to just like bonk everything in one go probably helps. Sorry, Ghost Assassin. I don't know if your name implies you assassinate other ghosts or if you're one from beyond the realms. Or this is going to be something like I'm going to need to toss my javelin out at one of these jars to break it. I get him? I got him. Okay. Human dares to disturb my slumber? Yeah, you know, go back to your jar, buddy, little guy. Like sitting here playing hot or cold with my controller. I'm getting colder, getting warmer. I'm getting warm though, so I'm gonna turn on the fan. Yo, what's good, Bitcoin? Trying out this game. We took down a tough boss. He took me probably a couple hours. Now I'm just doing a little side questing. Win game sesh, yeah. Gotta hit the. I hit the buffalo. I gotta keep that on my soundboard. What about you? What are you up to? Yep, you know it. You know it. At work? Oh, cool, cool. Hope work's going good for you. Hope the night shift is chill. Alright, I think I almost found all these little guys. Supposed to be, what, like 8 of them?
Only one left.
Usually pretty busy, but we survive. You know, I actually like when it's busy, though. Then it makes work go by quick. So you're not just like, you know, looking at your phone or watching the clock. I was like, I see ghost footsteps. Okay, so we got all the soul stones. There's the little guy. Holy. Alright, we got the mission done. Is there supposed to be a boss, though? I feel like I missed a boss, but I could be wrong.
Oh, hey! Let's see the jars you've collected. Oh, only 6. Wow. The others must have ran off really far away. Hey! Looks like you're becoming quite the jar enthusiast. You can see them now, huh? If you want to know more. Oh, please.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. That's like I could wear this jar. That's kind of wild. Okay. Huh, okay. So that's the Netherworld mineral. That's where it's coming in to sell a bunch of my janky gear. This whole time I was like, I don't think like money really matters much in this game. And then they're just like, nah, it's gonna matter here quick. All right, I've been at this for just about 4 hours. Yeah, Appreciate everyone coming through and hanging out tonight. It was fun to take down 2 bosses. We'll see you soon.